Hey everyone, and welcome to another stream. I am Brandon, and the full game, it finally came out. I got it a day early. Release day is officially tomorrow. This is the deluxe edition, so I actually got it from the Square Enix store, and it came with the Realms of Valisthea banners as a bonus, as well as the pre-ordered downloadable content, which I'll dive into tomorrow, because the actual code doesn't work yet until tomorrow, which is kind of unfortunate. But if you notice down at the bottom of the screen, the game is running on version 1.02. Another patch update is supposed to come out tomorrow. But according to Square Enix, this update actually fixes a bug that caused the game to become unresponsive in some cases. And then it also did some other minor text fixes as well that have been implemented. Tomorrow they're supposed to be rolling out another update that fixes some frame rate issues, as well as they're looking into disabling the blur motion feature under the settings option, or the configuration option in this game. I was going to do a continue from the demo that I had played from last week, but I'm actually going to dive into the original part of the game. So we're going to be going through the prologue again and diving into that. And I'll be kind of chiming in here and there, mostly during gameplay segments as I play. And I won't be talking a whole lot during cutscenes. I may be during the active Time Lore sections, but as far as that goes, I just want you all to be able to kind of enjoy the story a little bit more. So here we go. I'm also going to choose action-focused, just because I want a little bit more of a challenge. The story-focused automatically enables all those accessibility accessories that will help you kind of evade in the game, or just pressing square to do unique combination attacks, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the action-focused.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Here we go. Get to control Phoenix right here. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, that was close. It kind of looks like the performance of the game is running a little bit smoother than the demo. Ooh, close. Could not dodge that one. I really like how the timing of the music is done with the cutscenes. They did a nice job with that, using the power of the SSD on the PlayStation 5.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern!
The graphics on this game are so good. Press the options button at any time outside a cutscene to open the main menu. Gameplay configuration settings, including camera inversion, can be adjusted on the system tab. Cool. Here we go. Main menu system. Options on the system tab include wireless controller configuration, as well as video, audio, accessibility, and language settings. Awesome. So this is a lot of the settings that I was actually able to configure right before I started my new game. Looks like they've got different wireless controller layout settings. That's cool.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Yeah, it is. Uh-oh, what is that?
Time to move!
Tilt the analog gently to walk, fully to run. Okay, cool.
We're just in time.
Looks like we have some active time lore available. Active time lore. Hold the middle button to access the active time lore, also known as ATL feature, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can be even viewed during most cutscenes. All ATL entries can be accessed later in the game. I wonder if I don't have to access these all during cutscenes, like if they're missable, or they'll all just be accessible later in the game. I'm not really sure about that. Hopefully somebody can find that answer for me. Looks like we have the Nessa D file, the Bastards, and Brand. So this is current location. The Nissa D file, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalmekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 1865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into the Dalmekian territory. That's cool. And it's got their little banner, which included in the little extra content that I got in the deluxe edition. The Bastards, a unit of trained assassins deployed to the Nissa D file deep within the Dalmenican territory and tasked with the elimination of an enemy dominant. Brand, the mark applied to the cheeks of bearers, identifying them as something other than human. The great nations of Valencia have a long-standing accord to brand their bearers in this way, that the slaves might be traded across borders. Interesting. Looks like I've got some more active time lore. The Iron Crusade. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other light weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them a reputation on the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. And they've got their own little banner there. The Dalmekian Republic. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states, it is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Rondelia. It is also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. There is no official state religion, and citizens are free to worship as they please. The Dalmekia's key political entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states, with the Prime Minister at its head. And see, as you can see there, there's a banner as well. That's pretty cool. It's like a Free States. Chocobos!
These Iron Blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs.
That's really cool. So it looks like when visuals are introduced, like there's characters, or if there may be some terminology, they actually add it to the active time lore. That's pretty cool. So like the Men of the Fist. Dalmekia's standing army, while officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them.
What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
Looks like there's a lot of extra stuff here. If you notice the little blue circle, I should have mentioned this before, indicates that it's new information. So the current location is Fort Zunintra. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. A stronghold situated at the western end of the Nysa Defile in the Dalmekian Republic. In the year 873, it served as the site of a meeting convened by the Dalmekians with their Valoid allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Ironblood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. Then we have the Kingdom of Valad. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Valad has its capital in Stonair, home to the mother crystal of Drake's spine. Interesting, so there's several Drake terminology names, I guess. A warlike land, its considerable military might serves to keep neighboring countries at bay. While Valad does maintain a national alliance with the Dalmekian Republic in southern Storm, it is very much a marriage of convenience. Huh, that's pretty cool. It's kind of nice that we get this background information on this, the territories, the factions, because having these conversations thrown at us with all this terminology, it's nice to have all this additional lore available.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Looks like we have information on the Battle of the Twin Realms. The Battle of the Twin Realms was a conflict fought between the Holy Empire's Sunbrook and the Kingdom of Valad in the year 865. Sumbaqua forces, with the power of the icon Bahamut, on their side, took the Strait of Altha back from Valad, putting an end to the blockade that had lasted several decades. The Valadars, looking to hold back the Sumbaqua advance by any means necessary, formed an alliance with the Dalmekian Republic, who themselves were waging a war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. Interesting.
Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Hoka!
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm.
Looks like we have some new information about dominance. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon, though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. Kind of reminds me of the characters from Attack on Titan. They can transform into those titans like Eren Yeager can and Annie. Gosh, I can't think of her last name, but she's able to transform into the female titan.
This game is over.
You cock.
Benedictum.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
Oh my gosh, they totally took a quote from Game of Thrones.
Afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Well, this game's been pretty cool so far. I really like this. So it looks like I can control Clive now. Whoa. That's pretty incredible. Oh my gosh. Jeez, look at those graphics. It's so awesome. Oh, by the way, I'm running this on graphics mode until they fix the frame rate issue.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Holy cow. Ah, it's Titan.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
Looks like we have some info on Titan, the Warden of the Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens among the peoples of the Dalmekian deserts, the recipient of his strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for a commitment to protect the nation in times of war. Titan's been around through the Final Fantasy series for quite a while. I want to say Titan debuted in like Final Fantasy 5, I want to say. I know in Final Fantasy 7 he was in the game as a summon spell, as well as Final Fantasy... I don't think he was in Final Fantasy 8. He might have been a monster in Final Fantasy 8. Like an enemy. I know he was in Final Fantasy 15. Yeah. But he's been in quite a few of them actually, now that I think about it.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
It's Shiva! Here we are, Shiva, the Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. The Iron Blood sent Shiva against the Republican forces in the Nisa Defile, where she dueled against Titan, the icon of Earth. I'm assuming that there's going to be more information available as the story goes on, and you get more active time lore as well. chocobo! Oh my gosh, she's using diamond dust. Ice strike. Maybe it's ice strike.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Ah, here we go. Ooh. Holy crap, that is awesome.
She's right on top of us.
Shiva is currently fighting Titan. Okay, that's really cool. Whoa.
Anytime, Wyvern.
I'm coming.
Who's gonna stand there?
Whoa, he just got crushed. That hurt. Oh my gosh.
Wyvern! Wyvern! I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Looks like we're in the past. And Rosalith Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith, it is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation, an architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people who inhabit the city beneath. Cool. So it's, we're in the past. It's pretty awesome.
Do you yield?
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right!
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now!
2 arms, then. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Melee attacks. Press square to perform a melee attack. Up to 4 attacks can be chained together. Okay.
Once more.
Seems pretty simple enough.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me.
Looks like I'm using magic this time. Channel your inner flame. Land a fire spell 5 times. Press triangle to cast fire, a ranged spell that can attack or that can strike enemies from great distances.
Excellent. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Alright, here we go. I guess I gotta defend. Evade 4 times. Press R1 to evade an enemy's attack. Precision dodging. Evading an enemy attack at the precise moment it is dealt with temporarily slows the enemy, making it more susceptible to a counter using square or triangle. Cool.
Nice try.
How did you dodge that? Oh, sure I had you.
That was amazing!
Seems easy enough.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting.
Iconic feats. The Blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix Shift is one such iconic feat. Press O to swiftly close in on a distant target. Shift Attack. Both melee and range attacks, magic, can be used while executing a Phoenix Shift. I like how they have the video tutorials on there. It reminds me of how Devil May Cry is. Considering this is done by the same combat director as Devil May Cry, Ryota Suzuki.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his guard. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all.
Use potions to fully restore HP. Consumables. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Item shortcuts. Consumables can be assigned to up, right, down via the Items tab in the main menu for quick and convenient use. These items can also be used directly from the menu.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Beat the Lord Commander. Breaking an opponent's will. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back. Break their spirit by landing attacks and strike them when they are vulnerable.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
Staggering your enemies. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Using R2 plus square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful, iconic ability granted Clive by the blessing of the Phoenix.
Well, it's time I took my own advice. I used all the tools at my disposal.
Nice try.
Looks like I got him. It's the traditional Final Fantasy victory fanfare theme. That's awesome.
He won! See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Bested at last.
It's taken me long enough.
That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true Shield of the Flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
Joshua! You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Oh my gosh, the mother has total Cersei Lannister vibes from Game of Thrones. Just awful woman. Oh my gosh.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed!
Torgal! Where do you think you're going, Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
I will be right back. Hey everyone, I'm back. So it looks like finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret. Hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed with this marker. Okay, cool. So it looks like I want to say that I think God of War did this as well, with something similar.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Well, this is pretty cool.
Remember, it is for us to protect His Highness, not the other way around.
I know that. And on my honor as a shield, I'll defend him with my life.
Your steed is in fine fettle, my lord. Isn't that right, Ambrosia?
All right, let's get this.
Finding items. Useful items can be found across the realm by those who know where to look. Items discovered can be viewed on the Items tab in the main menu.
Stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
Need to shift this lot before we lose the light.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to go.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
No one is to enter the dungeons, including you, my lord.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rossfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be First Shield. Age and experience be damned.
That was a thrilling bout, my lord.
I couldn't look away.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow down, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Marquis. Forgive my man, he'll be done in a jiffy. Just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive. I'm all right. I promise.
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone. If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again.
Yes, Your Grace.
Making an effort, some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all of your might. Oh, that's cool. You can really feel the weight in the controller.
Good luck.
That little wolf is adorable. Oh my gosh.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever did.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of the Phoenix can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Interesting. So it looks like the Mother Crystals are home to a lot of the regions, the factions in this game. According to the trailers, that's what we kind of know of. Kind of reminds me of the plant system that's done in the anime Trigun. How a lot of the central towns had a plant that gave them energy. I wonder if they were inspired by that anime and that manga.
No messages, my lord.
Geez, the graphics in this are incredible. Really good.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us
And shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Wow, the cutscenes have been really good so far. Oh, the map. Sunrise, sunset, make for Stillwind. World map. The world map displays all the locations indicated by glowing pins, currently available to Clive via fast travel. Wow, the graphics on the water looks amazing. Wow. Stillwind. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape this forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Cool. Looks like I have to hold X to fast travel.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Feeling overwhelmed? Try equipping one or more of the 5 timely accessories. For example, the Ring of Timely Strikes allows its wearer to chain complex attack combos only using square. The Ring of Timely Focus slows time before an incoming attack, allowing for an extended evasion window. As with all items, timely accessories can be equipped and unequipped on the Gear tab in the main menu. Oh, that's helpful. Main menu Attributes. The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. So it looks like I've got HP, attack, defense, stagger, will, vitality, and strength, and then it gives me an overview of what items, gears, accessories I have equipped. Gear and icons. The Gear and Icons tab is used for equipping weapons and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities to available slots. Main menu abilities. Ability points can be spent in the Abilities tab to acquire new abilities, as well as upgrade existing ones. If you're unsatisfied with Clive's current build, reset all abilities and try again, as there is no penalty for doing so. Details of each ability and feat can be viewed by selecting its icon. The sword indicates an ability's capacity for dealing damage. The stars indicates an ability's capacity for breaking a target's will. Cool. Also, it's got a little video too. Journal. The Journal tab contains information on main story progress, as well as all current and completed side quests. Items. The Items tab contains lists of all non-gear items currently in Clive's possession, including those used in quests. Consumable items such as potions can be used at any time from this tab. Items can also be assigned to shortcuts for quick access during gameplay. Select an item from the consumables list and press square to bring up the shortcut window. After confirming the button it is to be assigned to, up, right, or down, press X to confirm the decision. Awesome, that's really cool.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
But who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
How fitting that they actually use goblins as your first encounter, because in the original Final Fantasy I, the first enemies you encounter right outside the castle are goblins.
With me.
Magic Burst. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant will damage.
Down with you!
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more. Down with you! Down with you!
Loot. Some enemies will drop gil or items upon defeat. Loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering icons. Well, that's kind of helpful. It's better than previous Final Fantasy games where you actually had to hit a button to pick up the items.
Stay down!
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spell seekers.
And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here.
Down with you! Stay down! Down!
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Let me go ahead and upgrade. It looks like I've got 107 ability points. This reminds me of the sphere grid from Final Fantasy, not 7, but Final Fantasy 10, actually. Let's see. Could you stomp? Kind of want to do, yeah, hold triangle to increase the potency of a magic spell released to cast. So it looks like to learn it I have to hold X. Costs 20 ability points. Whoa, to master it is 250. Wow. Let's see. Use X and square to close in on an attack. Yeah, let's do this one. Cool. Yeah, that one looks good. Alright, that's good.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord, I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask. as one.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
On your feet, Sir Wade. Here it comes.
Formidable foes, larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving it unable to attack and vulnerable to attacks.
That's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another. You don't have to tell me twice.
Partial stagger. Enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauge is reduced to 50%, creating a short opening in which combination attacks are easily landed. Hitting them while they're down. Completely reducing an enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150%. Wow. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. Yeah, got him. Alright, looks like I leveled up from level 5 to 6. Looks like my HP, attack, all those stats went up. It's pretty great. Battle rewards. Following important battles, a separate results screen will appear displaying battle performance and rewards. Rewards are based on performance and may include items, gear, ability points, and experience points. Looks like I got some hard leather armlets. Though at first glance this modest wrist piece might appear an uncomfortable fit for those cursed with fleshy forearms, upon further inspection one would be relieved to discover the band incomplete, although its wearer a modicum of comfort, be he swine or starveling. That's awesome.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
Alright, I'm back, you guys. Looks like gear and abilities. Gear can significantly improve player attributes, but only when equipped via the gear tab in the main menu. Similarly, the right abilities can turn the tide of battle, but only if learned and mastered via the abilities tab and the main menu. Mastering existing abilities as well as learning new ones require ability points, which are earned in battle or completing quests. Cool, so kind of like what I was going through when I was upgrading my abilities. It's kind of like that. So let's see. I didn't get very much for that. Might as well get something though. Let's try that. I don't think I've done that one yet. I can go ahead and equip this. It looks like it upgrades my defense. Oh, cool. So it actually shows you your defense going up down below. Awesome. Looks like I gotta chase this goblin. Here's an item over here. What do I got? High potion. That'll be helpful. And potion. Insufficient inventory space. Potion is automatically used. Oh, that's helpful. So you won't have an excess of items, and you can you won't have to discard anything. Just the items are automatically used. That's cool. So what's the max right now? What if you can raise that? So I've got 4 out of 4. I wonder if that raises once you level up. The Stone Skin Tonic increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. Strength Tonic increases attack power by 10% for 60 seconds. So I'll probably save these for boss fights.
Damn it! This ends now. What's in there?
Whoa! Oh, it's a marble! These are classic enemies from the Final Fantasy series.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
From what I've learned from fighting these enemies in the past, is that you should always hit them from behind.
What? Stay away from its mouth! Let me attend to your wounds.
Where's it going?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this is awesome. Cinematic Strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press square before time runs out to deliver a devastating blow. Oh, that's awesome.
won't be gone for long.
It's another cinematic strike. Oh yeah, here we go. What do we have here? Oh, this is gonna be different, isn't it? Ooh, cinematic evasion. When the screen flashes red like this during a pivotal moment in battle, press R1 before time runs out to evade the incoming attack. Oh, that's cool.
Now for the final push, my lord!
We made it die.
I got him. More ball slave. Oh, sweet. Level up.
My lord. Thanks. I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too. I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall. Damned blight.
Okay, so it looks like there's some more active time lore. Stillwind Marsh, an area of swampland that stretches northeast from Rosalith Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Goblins, a common species of beastmen. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the blight has forced them to find homes nearby human settlements, a move that oft ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed. Sir Tyler, a loyal shield of Rosaria and scion of a noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps in entering the service of the duchy. rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquess's orders and keep him safe, but to help keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Sir Wade, a loyal Shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks of a woodpile fell on him, and his life was saved by a young Joshua. Looks like we're headed to the Phoenix Gate, northwestern Rosaria. This aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the duchy's dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down on Morbal's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
I don't suppose I'll be missed.
Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Wow, these are some pretty long cutscenes for a Final Fantasy game.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
It's a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
Oh my gosh.
What in the...
Oh. First time we've seen blood in a while in a Final Fantasy game. Oh my gosh.
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Oh, the voice acting in this is really good. Oh, so it looks like I'm controlling Joshua. Oh, that's cool. Party members, they're done in the traditional Final Fantasy style. That's pretty fun. Looks like I can't change any of the equipment or anything with Joshua. Princely Stay, Bangles, Burning Thorn. Interesting. I like how all the items and the weapons and gear have like a history. They tell you about it. That's pretty neat.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry. What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
You've been watching your brother.
Interesting, you get experience with his character. It's kind of weird.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Garb. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Who goes there?
No, wait!
Take him!
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
I have the dominant.
You're unhurt. Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Alright, looks like I'm back playing as Clive. So my party members are Clive and Lord Commander Murdoch. I'm gonna try some of these accessories. So I've got the timely evasion. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded. Timely focus. When equipped, time slows down before an evadable enemy attacks Clive. So it looks like there's no effect when you equip it with the timely evasion. Interesting. Looks like I can do automatic healing too. Once Clive will automatically use a portion when his HP falls below a certain point. Potions will be used before high potions. That's pretty cool. I'll just leave with that one. Oh, 134. Cool. Oh, these are expensive, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for now.
We're too late. Everyone's dead. Damn it all.
Captain! Take them.
Oh, looks like we have a lot of time lore. The Holy Empire of Sanbaku. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. A nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflame as its capital. Sanbaku is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Empire, the people of Sanbaku enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Phoenix Gate. A walled keep situated near Rosaria's northwestern border, it was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against the northern territories, but its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it is believed that the phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Clive Rossfield, firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria, though all expected him to inherit the Phoenix Flames and awaken as its dominant, destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear that burden. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of its fire. Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by Archduke Elwin, who is not only his liege lord, but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwin consulting with Rodney on all military matters. The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, a nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of smaller dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rossfield. Not only possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Breath, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. That's cool.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied. That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
my gosh, it's the Dragoon. That pose is the same pose as Cain from Final Fantasy II.
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you. Bavarian!
Stay still, damn you!
Come on! A point! And another!
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at it!
You're going to regret that, boy.
A point!
Nice try. Your time is past! Nice try.
Cocky boy.
Yeah, I just beat him without getting hit. Awesome. Level up. Cool. Got level 8. Awesome.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment.
we ride for Roslith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Father?
That poor chocobo!
Sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
It's that bird he sent out.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run! No!
Oh my gosh! Archduke is dead.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Fuck! Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
The Phoenix! Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Ah! Joshua! Stop this! He's lost control. I have to do something. I have to save him. No, my lord. Fall back. Clive!
Thank you, girl. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Ah! Not now. Come on. You're his shield. Do your duty. Ah! Save him. My lord?
What in the name of...
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Looks like we're gonna pick off right where we started this game, with Phoenix versus E3. Awesome.
Who are you? It's me! Leave me alone!
playing the Phoenix, the following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix. Fire, aim, evade. Fire is triangle, aim is the analog, R1 is evade. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the targeting circle will expand. That is the time to fire. Alright, so it's slightly different than what the beginning did. my gosh, that was so cool. Oh, that was so awesome. So I got some experience for that.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Whoa, this is pretty graphic.
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Please!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Here we go. This is that was the end of the demo right there. So now we're getting into full game territory. Whoa, 13 years later. Awesome.
Welcome back. Sorry. What's our situation? Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little spat hasn't made things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's. I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
I won't be dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
Enhance encounter. Oh, it looks like I got a trophy. New iconic abilities. The iconic abilities Scarlet, Cyclone, and Heatwave for the Phoenix are now available for acquisition and upgrade on the abilities tab in the main menu. Do not forget that once acquired, new abilities must be equipped on the Gear and Icons tab.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
Oh. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, it's at a different angle. Oh wait, no it's not. Is it? Whoa, this is crazy. Wow. The world map is really cool. Whoa, giant crater. Huh. Okay, so it looks like I do have all these different abilities here. Let's see. So it looks like I could assign square and triangle to something different. So I'm going to try using Heatwave. Cool. I wonder how you save. Whoa, look at that blood. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Cool, looks like you can actually save at any point. Looks like I'm at level 10. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for right now. I'm going to take a short break, but I will get back to this here shortly. Probably about 45 minutes or so. But I hope you all enjoyed watching, and I'll be back soon.